Part 2, Track 9. Today we have the honor of listening to a talk by Mr. Navarro, who has recently published his latest book, Kintsugi. As you listen, choose the correct answers for questions 8 to 14. You now have 30 seconds to look at the questions. Now listen carefully and indicate your answers on the answer sheet.
Good morning, everyone. My latest book, Kintsugi, refers to the ancient Japanese art of repairing what has been broken. When a ceramic piece breaks, the master of Kintsugi repair it with gold, leaving the reconstruction highly visible because for them, a reconstructed piece is a symbol of fragility, strength, and beauty. Shojiro was the first known Kintsugi master in the 16th century, and Soke was his first pupil. This story is a reconstruction of what might have taken place in Shojiro's workshop. Ladies and gentlemen, ceramics are fragile, strong, and beautiful at the same time. Like people, just like our life, they can break, but they can also be healed if you know how. In this book, I provided the details of a method for repairing your life after it has been broken to heal your emotional wounds. We will start by understanding the role played by adversity in our life, how we react to adversity, and what consequences it has for our life and our health. In part 2 of the book, I explain what the art of repairing your life consists of with a simple and efficient method that is a product of the most rigorous and valuable contributions of psychology, as well as 20 years of experience working with people who have had to repair their lives, heal their emotional wounds, and embellish their scars. In part 3, I share different stories that are as true as life itself. Each chapter starts with a story, followed by an explanation of the key issues and resources to tackle the situation. You'll see that for each illustrated case, I apply the method that we have worked on, providing details on the process in a very practical way so that you yourself can apply what you have read if you need to. Throughout the book, I narrate different situations I have come across in my professional practice. All of them are real cases. And unfortunately, they are all too common. I have decided to compile them and share them with you so that if you ever find yourself in that position, if you are experiencing that situation, or if you want to help someone who needs to repair their life, here is a guide to help and inspire you. I have placed the emphasis on explaining the how-to. Yes, the how-to. I think there is a lot of literature that tells you what you have to do and what for, and there is even literature that is encouraging and motivational. But in my opinion, we need more books with a how-to approach. We professionals who possess the knowledge as a tool are often afraid to share it. This is not the case for me. I have always believed that psychology needs to be taken out of the consultation room, out of the lecture hall, and placed at the service of people. In my first book, Emotional Strength, I suggest a concept, a method, and a how-to for readers. In Kintsugi, I go a step further, including real cases with real solutions laid out as a guide so that the reader can work independently. In Kintsugi, I will help you repair different situations with 3 objectives. In the first place, I want you to see that what you are experiencing is not unusual or rare. Sometimes we stigmatize ourselves or other people stigmatize us. We feel like freaks. We believe that we are not responsible for what is happening to us and that we do not have the capacity to overcome it. But this is not the case. When we understand things, we can overcome them. When you read this book, you may feel it resonates with the case of someone you know. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to share my latest book. Please Get a copy to know more.
Now, you will listen to the recording again. That is the end of part 2. Now turn to part 3.